Well, hello there, and in this video we are doing the second leg of the GeoFrauds Season 4. And yeah, last week didn't go quite so well. Only came last position, but in this video we have got Cookie as a guest. Also feel free to check out his YouTube channel as well and give him a cheeky subscribe.
Hey, thanks.
No worries, Jeff. Relax and concentrate. Okay, round one. We've got Rift in the Sky. We've got like a French-looking bollard, a electric pole. Got a blur car, white sand. I am lagging a bit, but this has to be Senegal. I'm zooming quickly. So in regards to whereabouts in Senegal, I think this is more towards the north, and I think Luga might be a safe bet here. Northeast Road. So I'll probably just go on the N2, somewhere around here. Is there any other clues? I don't think there is. So I think I'm happy to send and just hope it is near enough. And it was actually quite near Luga, 4.9k, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Nice.
Good start. And let's just hope we can capitalise on the next round. Okay, this is another nice round. It is Generation 4. We've got these bollards. And these bollards, you can only find them in Austria and Slovenia. They've got the black cap and then the normal reflector in the middle with the white body. So this is a hilly part of Austria because this is a Generation 4 camera. And Slovenia does not have Generation 4. So my hunch is probably not to go too far west. So it's either near Klagenfurt or towards Salzburg, but I'm edging more towards Klagenfurt. So, but I'm going to go a bit more middle, and I think I'm happy to send and see if it is close enough. Okay, so not bad, 4.7k. We'll take that.
Nice.
A bit more towards Linz, but that's pretty good. And now
Also have those bollards in Montenegro.
yeah, but I feel like they tend to be a bit thinner in Monza. So I'm actually in the lead now, so I am first, then DJ is not far behind me, so I'm doing pretty well so far, but I have to relax. Right, okay, so we've got a bollard again, and we've got a white line in the middle, so it's definitely, I'm pretty sure this is European. I hope it's not South Korea. I'm not being South Korea here. My initial hunch was Greece or Mont, but I don't think this is. Not Mont, North Macedonia. I think the safe bet here is Greece. I'm not sure. I don't fully remember the Greek bollard. It could be Bulgaria bollard. I've just realised it could be a Bulgaria bollard. So I feel like the safe bet is to go between the three, because I'm not fully sure. I would say it's more between Bulgaria or Greece. I'm probably edging Greece, but that bollard, I don't fully remember Greek bollard, but it does look like it, unless it's Croatia. But I don't think it's Croatia. Let's just find out. Shit, it was Croatia. No.
Yeah, I hated myself so much as well. I was thinking Croatia. I don't remember where I went, but I was so pissed at myself because I was like, this could be Croatia, but yeah, I couldn't remember the bollards, so I went somewhere else.
Oh, I can't believe I had 4 seconds left, so I think I wouldn't have had time anyway. But Trabota got very close, so well done, Trabota. And yeah, I'm out of the top 3 now, but main thing is just to keep going and do the best I can. That's all I can ask for. But yeah, I knew what I exactly did wrong there. Okay, the next round. We're driving on the left. I'm pretty sure. I don't think we're in Bangladesh because we would see the car. Because we're facing on the left, towards the left, and facing up on the left hand side road, so we can't be Bangladesh. So it's probably like a Malaysia or Indonesia, is my hunch. I don't think it's Sri Lanka. It could be though. But I feel like the safe bet here could be offline Malaysia. I don't know. This is just like a gamble. This is a gamble at this point. But I feel like it's more indoor than Malaysia. But I feel like the safe plonk here is to go near Rio, which is like not too far off Malaysia, the mainland Malaysia, but not too far east. It's quite flat. A lot of palm trees, and yeah, time's run out, and I got it right. Mad. That was quick.
Nice. I guess I completely missed that we were driving on the left there because I went Colombia. So I definitely missed so much.
Yeah,
That's
so
yes.
thank you. So for that round, what I realised was the left-hand side and a lot of palm trees. So the palm trees, generally, it's quite unusual to get them in the Americas. I know you can get them in Colombia now and then. And then the other thing was the white lines. I went West Sumatra, it was North Sumatra, which is not bad, to be honest. I was close to the person winning, I think, so Gibraltar still in the lead. Okay, round 5. This needs a good think. Right, so what I'm thinking at this point is a Brazil. I can see a pole. I've got these palm trees, but it is making me feel like a Brazil round. I don't know why. What other place could it be? Dodgy Cambodia. Some in the Americas. That pole does give me Brazil vibes. I don't think it's Chile. I'm gonna stay towards the northeast this time because I don't want to do the same mistake. But it could easily be like the far north or the far south. No, I'll just go somewhere here. I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest. But let's hope it's Brazil and see if it is right. In 1 second. Jesus, it was Accra, mad. I had no idea. But Snorlax got it, so well done, Snorlax, mate.
It's a crazy guess. I went
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Rondonia because it felt like Accra or Rodonia, like locations I had there. So
The thing is that the first leg, I went north, and I was the only person. No, I went far west, and I was the only person went west on the first leg.
got like this.
At this
like,
time, it's literally the furthest west it can be.
Yeah.
It's just the most typical thing. So I think I've done there. I mean, the last round is quite disappointing, but 17k. I think that is not bad. Just the last round. If you got the really good guessing, you won. Well, hello there, future me here, and this is now the end of the second week of the GeoFrauds. And congrats to Snorlax for taking the dub this week, and by a pretty good amount by a whole K. So well done, Snorlax, and Harmless was not too far behind. I finished 10th, which is not bad, and 16 of us played, which is a really good number, but I'll take 10th. It's better than last week. Let's have a look at where the top 5 went and see what rounds cost me. So for the first round, I actually got closer than the first 5. For the second round, however, my score, I didn't do too bad either. Round 3 was the main thing, so I was confused because I know Greece is Bollard, so I thought it was like a weird Bulgarian Bollard, but I went in Greece without really thinking about it. But I was weighing up Bulgaria, and then Croatia came ahead last second, and that's probably what made me drop a lot overall. But you can tell that Snorlax and Salvador got Croatia, which is pretty good. And if we go to round 4, it was Sumatra, which I managed to get, so I was happy with that guess. And then round 5 was the main difference. So last week I went way too far northwest, and everyone else went towards here. And I think that played on my mind in hindsight when I should have really gone towards Accra. Snorlax had an impressive guess, whereas 3 others were in Accra, or Acre, sorry, and then Salvador was in Peru. So well done, everyone. And yeah, let's see what happens next week. Let's switch over to Division 2 outcome, and I'll provide some tips. So for Division 2, it was Quirky World, so it was like last week's Division 1. And of course, it's a very difficult map, but Krez managed to get the win, so well done, Krez. And then it was followed by Guri, Novel, Ols, Ellis in the top 5. And yeah, quite a good amount turned up. And let's take a look at where everyone guessed. So for the first round, it was Turkey. And it was quite a difficult one to get based on just scenery alone, but it was Generation 4. And we do have a Turkey flag, so there's nothing really to explain there. So let's move on to second round, which ended up being Romania. And this one's quite interesting, so not many people got this. But I could bring a useful tip up. So, The main thing here is we've got these whole poles. And when you get whole poles in Europe, it can only be 3 countries. Here's another one. It is Poland, Romania, or Hungary. And the difference between Poland and other ones is you won't get big holes and you won't get them right at the bottom either. So it's between Romania and Hungary when you get these thicker and more concrete holes. Like these bigger holes you won't get in Poland. Round 3 was actually a Thailand, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And this one was quite interesting because it felt like a weird Philippines or Cambodia at first, based on the location it's at. So let's go to language. So we can see this is Thai. We've got Thai here, we've got Thai there, and we've got Thai here. So the main thing here is to identify language, and it is evident that this is Thai, or maybe Lao, because they're very similar characters in Lao and Thai. Round 4, however, was really difficult, so I can't really explain much other than say it's maybe around this region of Croatia. But the main thing here to confirm it's Europe, you've got these white single line dashes, and you've also got this European antenna. The US, or not the US, the Americas antennas tend to be stubby, which is like Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador, and Brazil. But based on this, it's quite rocky, quite dry, quite hilly, white rock on top of the hills, I guess. Also driving right to cover up Malta, so. But to be honest, I would have struggled on this one. But Croatia is possible, but I can't explain much other than that. And round 5 was a South Africa round. This was quite a brutal one. I think this was the hardest one, and I think Cress was the only one to get it, so well done, Cress. And it's actually a national park not far from Aqualand, which is one of the videos I've been studying, I've made on the channel. And the main thing I could say is sunset, so it's not really used to the sun, but you've got all this tropical, you've got all this really sandy areas. You've got really sandy area with a lot of green vegetation, short shrubs, and generally the US, the vegetation isn't this green within deserts, and it tends to be a lot more hillier than this. And the presence of sand really does make it feel odd, but it was more of a vibe thing. Generally, when you get these type of hills with this green short vegetation like this in a deserts-like place, it is generally South Africa. But I understand why people got baited by these, because it did seem a bit odd. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, of course.